4 months ago, I was building this. This is a Porsche 994. And then it just vanished. No videos, no updates, nothing. In that time, everything changed. I had a surgery and I couldn't even touch a car because of this. This is no longer a build, but this is. Basically killed the 924 to build this 944, and this is going to be a much better platform to build from, and this is actually my dream car. The 924 was a bargain. This is just going to be insane. I've got so much stuff planned for this, but as you guys can see, it needs a ton of work, and that's why I'm using the 924 as a donor car. So this is not a brand new build. This is a reset, because that was supposed to be the build. This is going to be the build now. This is the start of new build. So let's get to work. So first off, most of you guys will notice I've got this very nice cup style bumper, and the gaps are insanely off. This is not fitting well. It's not the bumper, it's this whole front section. It looks like this section's been damaged. Somebody tried to fix it. They even tried to weld this together. Off camera I did some work just to figure out what is going on here, and somebody tried to weld there. They tried to body filler this, and this is not great. So I need to replace that piece so that I can basically line up this fender, which will line up the bumper, which will make the headlights work. The bonnet might be skew, I'm not sure. Then coming to the side, this looks okay. Doors are good. Doors actually open and close really good. To the back fender, we have a lot of damage here. Paint is chipping off. Somebody obviously also body filled a lot. I did some sanding just to figure out how deep this is. It's a bit deep, but it's not too bad. So this is all very fixable. Wheels, temporary. I've got some nice wheels for this. Trust me, that's going to be insane. Coming to the back, I use this now as a storage area. The inside is not too bad. I must say that's very fixable. The 924, we can use this glass. We can use all the glass that's on this 924. You can use tail lights, headlights. I've got a lot of stuff here in the back as well. I'm going to leave this on the 924 for as long as possible while we're prepping to paint this one. But the 924 has become a donor car. You guys will notice no subframes, no front hubs, nothing. That's because I took all of this off and it's on there now. It's a straight swap. There's nothing weird about it. It's so straightforward. ChatGPT said I couldn't do it. A lot of guys said I couldn't do it. It was so easy. But for now, I want to take off this piece, which requires me to use my grinder. I'm going to take off the bumper, obviously. It's held by a little bit of a block and some 2 bolts. So that we can take off this piece, take off the one from the 924, and then fit it on here and see how we can line up that fender so that this bumper lines up. Because this is preventing us from painting this whole car at the moment. Okay, that was a lot of work to just take off this piece. So that seems like that piece that was in here was, yeah, it was damaged. They welded it in, they put up another plate, they welded that in. You can see body filler, pop rivets. Yeah, not great. Now the question is, would it be better for me to take off this whole section and replace the whole section from a 924, which I know is perfect, instead of trying to mate up whatever is going on here? Or should I just try and take that off without damaging it and try and fix it? Here, this piece will have to go up a bit. Yeah, it looks like it's just a few welds that holds this in, that in, this. So it might be worth it to just take off this whole front section and then work from there. Maybe I can even make this a bolt on, bolt off section instead of as it is. It's going to make the engine, which I haven't talked about yet, easier. Let's talk about that. Okay, so I'm still a bit unsure what to do here. Next, I'm going to try and drill out these spot welds that's holding this section on. And then on the 924, I already took out the headlights. So this section is a little bit different. It doesn't bolt on. So again, I'm going to try and drill out these spot welds. And then there's spot welds at the bottom of this thing. I'm going to drill that out. And then see if I can basically take out this section with the lock and that brace. And hopefully that will be my answer, because this thing is also just spot welded everywhere. Okay guys, so this is where we are now. I've tried to remove a bit, but
a few moments later.
But this is not going to come off without a hassle. So what I've done is, and a lot of guys are going to cry now, but yep, I did a thing. Let me show you. On the 924, I've decided to drill out all the spot welds and cut the frame rails off, because they can't unbolt. They run straight through all the way to the end, and that's okay. So I'm gonna try to do the same on that one, and then instead of matching every little part to go onto that and hopefully line up, I'm going to use this. I'll probably just cut it straight, or measure it out and cut it straight. That was done with my reciprocating saw. So yeah, what made me decide to do that is this frame rail. As you guys can see, this thing looks horrible. So I've got that one around about there somewhere. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it a bit to the front, then I can measure it out, that one and this one, cut it neatly, cut the pieces out, and then I know it's going to be straight and I can re-weld that. Now I know a lot of guys are going to say, but that's going to be structural. I don't think so. It's this front part is only for the bumper and the lights and basically all that. Engine will be mounted to that subframe there. So earlier I said let's talk about the engine. Well, I think it's time we talk about it. So the old engine, which is lying here, is the old 2-liter normal aspirated engine. It's buggered, can't be saved. So the new plan for the engine is I got an Audi 1.8 turbo engine. Now in the background again, I've been stripping it down. It's stripped down completely, and we found damage as normal. I found that somebody tried to weld the crank, and the engineering shop just said, nah, don't even try it. So I bought a new crank. I bought new camshafts. I've bought a KO4 turbo. I've bought so many things. Date's been in. It's came back from engineering, but I still need to lap the valves and then rebuild it. But that's going to be on another video. So then that engine, I'm gonna try and push for 250 to 300 horsepower. It's gonna be able to do it quite easily, but I don't want to bugger up the transmission in this one. To fit the engine in here, I need to make it work with the torque tube. Now, that's not too difficult, but it's not easy. So what I found is, right there, there's a gearbox. 4 out of the engine, a 5-speed gearbox. I'm gonna cut that in half, and I'm gonna make it fit here to fit onto the engine, so that this whole conversion here is just gonna be so easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off these fenders and then start drilling out all those little spot welds, and then cut the frame rails so we can get this whole section out. Now, drilling out the spot holes, I've never done this before. That's my first time. It's quite tricky. I've seen a lot of my favorite YouTubers done it, like Goon Squad and Matt Armstrong. So I want to try and do this neatly as possible so I can get this whole section out quite nicely. Even if I do cut the frame rail, say around about here, or just behind that bracket, that leaves me a lot of room to measure out and get this thing 100% correct for the welding process. So let's do that quickly. Porsche 944 in off. Well, not in off. But anyways guys, so this is off now. This makes it a bit, well, easier for me now to basically redo this whole front. This I'll have to measure out exactly how to cut it, so it's exactly like that. So my idea is to go back to this Porsche. Let me explain. So I'm going to have to take a few measurements. I'm going to measure from this point to that point. Basically try and measure from this point to that point, and then all where I can get to this point to that point, etc. Same on this side. So I leave about 4 points, 4 on each side. Then I know the exact distance, and I can mark it on the other one, and I can cut it. And then I know that when I did cut this out exactly the same, that side will fit 100% like it should. Now the question is, this side on the 944 has damage, and I want to show you this. So they welded in that piece that I took out. It was not spot welded, it was fully welded. So this side, I'm a bit worried that it's not going to line up. But there's only one way to check it, and that's to basically cut that exactly the same and then see what we can do to make it fit. Okay, so check it out guys. I've got this roughly in place. My measurements was not too bad, maybe a bit worse on this side where we've got about a 6 more gap at the bottom. Then you can see clearly this frame rail, there's a big hole there. So this frame rail they tried to panel beat. This one lines up pretty well, I must say. And then that side lines up well. This side, that's what I talked about. This gap is because this panel is pushed back. So at least this will be fixed now. At the top it lines up nice. And when I close the bonnet, the gap is awesome. So what I'm going to do now is going to try and get my welder out of there, and then just tag weld this in so that it stays in place, and then we'll see from there. Well guys, some days we win and some days we lose. Today is not a win day. I put the bumper on and then I realized something. Yep, 924 is straight and the 944 is round. So that doesn't help. At least it helps with the headlights, but this doesn't help. Yeah, so this is the one I cut off, and you guys can see that's round compared to the other one, which is square. So that's a big issue. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know. I've gone too far to go back. I cut up all the pieces. There's no way going back. And there's no way I can reuse that. So let me know in the comments what you guys suggest, because I've got no idea at this moment and it's starting to rain now, so I'm packing up. And yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. At least we almost closed the gaps. Still a lot of adjustment to do on this side, which is not really too bad. This side I've opened up a new challenge, but it's also not too bad. So please let me know what you guys suggest, because I've got no idea. And I'm overly tired. It's been months since I've actually worked on this. And I must be honest, I'm a bit tired now. Anyways guys, so that's going to be a wrap for this video. If you did like what you've seen, please hit the subscribe button and thumbs up button. So anyways guys, keep well. Cheers.